Kyrie, you've mentioned many times during this postseason, you've been waiting 7 years to get back to the stage. How does it feel, and especially coming off the way things went last year, after you got to Dallas?
It feels great, man. Definitely don't take this moment for granted because of how hard we had to work to get here, and we had to earn our spot into the NBA Finals. And we had to go against some great opponents, OKC, Clippers, Wolves, and I feel like they got us better as a team. They really challenged us on the defensive end, made us focus in, and I thanked every single one of them, like I did the previous 2 series, for making me better. And it has been 7 long years, but it's also felt like the right amount of time, in order to reward myself, be in the locker room with my teammates and enjoying it. A long time coming, so we are going to enjoy this, but we obviously know this is just a pit stop in the journey, and we got to get ready for that court turning gold, as I like to say. The shoes turn gold, the jerseys turn gold, and as a kid, that's what you dream of, getting to is the finals and being able to play against the best of the best with the whole world watching.
And tonight, Luka obviously comes out and he's hitting shots, he's sneering at the crowd. It's kind of the full Luka experience to start things off. What's your feeling when you see him in that mode to open the game?
Man, I was enjoying it just like everyone else was. He had 20 points, I think, in like 6 minutes or 7 minutes, and you're just watching a special performance take place. But, as a teammate, you just want to continue to do the little things to bring the lead a little bit further along and just continue to play well. We were happy where we were, but we weren't satisfied because we knew it was a long game. But when Luka starts off the game like that, we're a tough team to beat. So, kudos to him having a great series, a great playoff run in general, but just leading us that way and being able to kind of ease the tension a little bit and the emotions, starting off the game. You see our guy, Luka, scoring 20 like that, it eases everybody's pressure a little bit.
What was going through your mind? Get 0, you guys have the ceremony, you're walking into the locker room with the trophy. What's kind of racing through your mind at that time?
Man, just trying to enjoy the moment with my teammates and just think about, the way we felt during shoot-around, all the preparation it took to get to this moment. We couldn't avoid the future if we wanted to. It was coming anyway. So, I just had that utmost confidence when I was going to sleep last night, waking up and shooting around, like I said, and just feeling like we were going to play one of our best games. And you didn't know how it was going to happen, but I felt that way. And that's the type of confidence that, I felt majority of this playoffs is just, no matter what's going on in the beginning of the game, middle of the game, before the game, our words of affirmation and positivity go a long way, and just making sure we settle the group, get ready.
For someone who got here early in his career, then had an absence, and then got back to it, where's your appreciation level for?
I had 3 years of losing. Yeah, I had 3 years of losing in Cleveland, as people like to remind me of, where I did nothing without certain guys on the team. So, I like to relish in those challenges because when you are a young player, you do take it for granted to a certain degree. But now that I'm in my 30s and I'm able to kind of stand in my own square more comfortably, more confidently, and know what my presence holds, know what my leadership is capable of doing when I'm around good people and they're supporting me selflessly. You just look back at all the failures, just on the other side of success. So just continue to chop wood, carry water, stay poised, make sure that we keep the main thing, and acknowledge how far we've grown. And how long it took to get to this moment. So I try to quantify the last 7 years, but it's really been my whole entire career. This is a long career, and I like to look at it that way. It's a journey. So grateful to be here with my teammates, though, and our staff, and everybody doing the little things for us to stay prepared and, just give us that good energy, man. I felt it all around us tonight.
Kyrie, to that point, as this team came together and kept getting better, your teammates, your coaches, they talked a lot about the impact you have off the court and your leadership style and your voice. And really, your story feels like it's changing a bit right now. And on the one hand, I know you've always tried to block that out, but what does it mean to have some of that energy starting to get recognized out in this space?
What do you mean?
The way you interact with your teammates, the way you lift the guys up, and coming off a couple of years of a lot of negativity and having the energy. Just in the public. Brooklyn, Boston, you're going to see your own team now. The mood has changed. No, just how does it feel to have it recognized?
What do you mean, like Recognized for what?
The way that you're impacting the team.
Oh, okay.
Positive
No,
way.
I'm sorry. I just was trying to figure out where you. No, I think I'm grateful because it was an easy road, and I was able to grow as a person way beyond, as quick as I was growing as a player. And when you're in a professional environment such as this, and you can only be judged by your on-court performances and what people say off the court, and they don't know who you are, I think that's a little unfair. But that's the life we live in, and then life is not fair all the time. So I just stopped being a kid towards this industry and really grew up and grew my wings. I had another phrase I wanted to say, but I just developed a mentality to be able to brush off a lot of that stuff and realize that, when they're talking about me or saying things about me as a teammate, it's been a lot of people. I don't want, there's too many people to name, but that's not where my focus has been. It's always been on making sure my teammates understand who I am and what I want to accomplish with them, and being selfless in my approach, and also realizing that, everyone's going to have a past. Everyone's going to be judged for that. But I think putting your best foot forward and focus on the future is the best place to be. All the stories and narratives are going to exist forever. I'm sure I'll hear it until I retire. But again, this is what comes with this industry. This is a very young league. It's 75 years, 76 years in the making. People think it's like 100+ years like other leagues, but there are no rules in this. And being a professional and coming to work every single day, that's what I want to be remembered as. And my off-the-court aspects of making people better or them making me better is something I like to lay my hat on too, because it matters as a human being. I've been there for these guys. They've been there for me. I've told them some very intimate things, very vulnerable things about who I am and what I've dealt with, and they've been able to really shower me with the support and love that's needed for any human being, not just because I'm Kyrie Irving and the way that they, see me in the public eye. They really protect me, and I protect them, and I'm grateful for them. That's all I've ever asked for, is from an organization or my teammates, is for them to protect me the same way I protect them, because I go out of my way to speak good things about people, to be in the right place for them, and understand that, human emotions can get the best of you, but how you respond is how you're going to be remembered.
Short guys, please.
You had 12 points in 4 minutes. What's going through your head early in the game?
Set the tone. Just got to set the tone. That's about it.
Your dad almost didn't make it here, but he was certainly there by the end. What did it mean to have him, as you go to your first NBA Finals?
Yeah, a lot. They had a 7-hour delay, but he made it, so it meant a lot to be here.
We've seen you do this before in Phoenix, where you just kind of rip the hearts out of the crowd on the road in an elimination game. What is that? How would you describe that feeling to demoralize the crowd on the road in this situation?
It's a good feeling, man. I can't lie. Just go out there, and it's us against them. Just stay together. But that feeling is great.
Was there one fan in particular that you kept going at early on? And
yeah.
What was that about?
I can't tell you. If I tell you, I can sue him. But that gets me going. Everybody knows that by now, so just gotta do it.
And then, you guys obviously last year disappointing, end up in the lottery. To make this leap, what do you think were kind of the key developments to make this happen just in the span of a year?
Insane. I think we got a great team, but most importantly, we got the great guys on the team. From players to coaches to everybody in the team, we have great guys, and that's the most important thing. Like I said, we stay together and we just play basketball. Especially I think we beat 3 very, very, very good teams, and having home advantage, which is pretty good for us.
For you personally, growing up watching the NBA from afar, maybe watching the NBA Finals late at night, what does it mean to you to reach this plateau?
I didn't watch because it was 4 in the morning. I couldn't. I had school next day.
What does it mean to you personally to reach this milestone 6 years into your career?
Means a lot, man. Means a lot. It's not easy. It was very hard road. Very hard, but we are here. Obviously we're not done. We need 4 more, but I think today we all deserve to enjoy this win.
had great games and closeouts at home, but on the road, is it sweeter?
Way sweeter, yeah.
Yeah. Why?